Today I'm really excited. I think it's really good that I take my time today to show you some of the areas that we're looking at improving for you to have a bit of an insight into what we're doing. Today I'm going to first of all take you down to first stop, gravel pit. Looking at some of the areas, I can appreciate the fact that we have lots of potholes through heavy rainfalls. We're going to have guys on site this weekend, this Saturday, who are going to be, backfilling a lot of the holes, flattening it out over the next couple of days. That's just not as a reactive. This is ongoing maintenance that we're doing in preparation for a major project that's taking place just post Christmas period to look at resurfacing the gravel pit car park into tarmac to make it much better for you guys to be able to get on site in a safe manner, get to work. At Trelawney Entrance, this is another one of our schemes that we're looking at. Okay, funding has been given for it. Okay, but this is to refurbish this entrance coming into Trelawney. Also the zebra crossings, new signage, new painting. So it's really important for me that these areas do have investment. And whilst it's not hundreds of thousands of pounds, it's a good investment to make a bit of a difference. We're catering for things like the ambulances here who stop and they drop off people in wheelchairs, etc. So what we're doing here, we're putting in a drop curb. And just opposite way there, the other things that we're trying to focus off from a grounds maintenance perspective, we're having this major cut back on all our greenery, hedges, overgrowth that we've got going on across the truss, and we're going to do that to make sure that it's maintained at a level that we can do it on an annual basis. So keep it down, keep it low as we move forward. So all this is planned in for maintenance. So other things that we are literally to implement is a handrail, a grab rail that you can, for people to grab onto, definitely during the winter months. We've got rotten fence line just down from the Sabre unit there from the car park. That's going to go under replacement. And over to my right hand side there, we're putting a fencing in to support, to keep people to the pathways, but look at how we can enclose that area, put a bit of wildflower seeding in those areas and allow people to enjoy that when they come out of Knowledge Spa, but also keeping safe staff and visitors from cutting across slippery tree roots. I've earmarked and picked up the fact that we need to improve some of our tactile paving routes in. Some of the elements, some spaces have been missing, or they need widening. So, and you can see this is a good example, just the left-hand side of the ED emergency department where it's a high level usage by people coming on site. There's a massive need that we need to be putting tactile paving in. So we're also reviewing our areas to make sure that we pick up on some of the stuff that should have been there already, but if they're not there, we're improving those by putting them in place. We have these great bunch of guys. We've got a decorator on site, and what he's doing is he's going through this area and he's redecorated, repainted the walls, a bit more presentation, and he's been doing that across both first and second floors. Something else I want to kind of show you what we do. If we find a fire door that needs replacing, then what we do, we replace it. If it needs remediating, we remediate it. And hopefully this provides you reassurance that what we're doing is we're actually aiming and targeting funds to the direct areas that need to be done the most. We do listen. We listen to what you say to be able to deliver a better service to support you when you visit RCHT.